Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the show. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're watching Grandma Plays a Game. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And sometimes we raise funds. Right now, we are running a fundraiser for Noah's Legacylaps on behalf of Children's Hospice Southwest, a UK-based children's hospice, which, as we learned
Got a bad
yesterday,
feeling about this.
functions slightly differently from adult hospice. Oh, hello. Yes. Hi, Wolfie. Welcome in. Sorry, I have the alerts still turned off, and I didn't actually hear that one. All right. I mean, I heard something. Welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know if you can play today. I know you had said that's probably not going to work for you. You heard it? Okay, good. So the sound on the alerts still works. I just have them disabled so they don't overlap the Tiltify alerts, because I would like those to be front and center. All right, I'm glad you heard it. So I don't know if we have 3 players today. I know Shrimpy was very interested in playing. You're able to play? Okay. Okay, cool. If Jen is available, I feel like Jen would normally want to be a player. I don't know about Tori. I don't know if Tori has the energy to play. I know yesterday seemed like a lot. Well, the headache I had before that was really getting in my way has subsided substantially. So I have that going for me, which is nice. But anyway, welcome in everybody who's new to the channel. Go ahead, hang out in the pillow and blanket fort. Today is going to have to be kind of a chill day. I don't really think we're going to get the same type of energy I was able to bring yesterday, just because of I had a seminar this morning and I had a headache, and I'm kind of more tired starting off right now than I was when we started yesterday. We will also be playing tomorrow. Tomorrow is a guaranteed tournament day, and I'm hoping that we can just do some more things that involve monasteries and relics. And if Shrimp can be here, hi Sushi Cannon, my love, hello. You took your melatonin early, no worries. No, today is going to be kind of a sleepy day anyway, so don't worry about it. I don't know how long we're going to hang out. I wasn't sure if I could do commentary today because I was dealing with headache and stuff like that. So it's just an off day for everybody. Giving you great big hugs. Thanking you for being here. Yeah, just grateful that you can hang out at all. You take care of you. That's what's most important. We have a whole nother day. We have a whole nother day to do tournament shenanigans, and I don't have any seminars tomorrow. So we'll see if we can make some other things happen. I also turned off all the ads. So we're not, I mean, what breaks we take, they're just going to be our breaks, and we're not going to be forced into any kind of an ad schedule today. It just means that there will be pre-rolls on for anybody who comes in. So we will likely not be able to get the same type of viewership that we had yesterday, which was really kind of phenomenal. Not exactly records for the stream, but dang, in the top 5 for sure. For sure. The trick here is just to continue to show off that games are for everybody. You can be 8 or you can be 80. I understand Shirley Curry, the Skyrim grandma, is back to playing. She's playing Oblivion, someone mentioned. So get it done, Shirley. Give me another 20 years to play games. I'm here for it. I jammed a little bit of food down my face, and you're so humbled and thankful, baby. I am grateful to you for choosing to go through everything you went through and decide that you were going to turn it around and become a helper for the people who help. And that's Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers of years ago said that so plainly. You know, when things go terrible, look for the helpers. And the more we can all focus on that, the less horrific our ever down spiraling, eddying despair of dystopia consumes us. um, Plus, this keeps me from doom scrolling on Reddit. So I thought, if we don't get 3 players in, I don't see any responses in the Discord. Okay. Folks might be busy. Um, Let me see if we can ping anyone. No. And if worse comes to worse and they don't want to play, Shrimp was earlier today when I was still in my seminar was game for games. So pleased that we have a more inclusive option. Once a quarter, we have a theme now. That is just beautiful. You're growing this, and it will be an incredible legacy for both Noah and you. That you got this started, and people like me can hop in and contribute what we have. So today we're going to be looking at more Age of Empires. If we can get players to hop in, they might be busy. Uh, and then worst comes to worst, I will just go over to the Hitmans and do some of the sniper stuff. And if anybody decides to hop in to stream, we can just welcome them. And I'm terrible with challenge kind of stuff. I don't like doing things. You can battle AI. Oh, Wolfie, thank you. February is Year of the Horse, so anything. Oh, yeah. There we go. Get some Barbie Pony Club. But thank you for all the bandwidth yesterday. We got, what, 7 new followers just on that one 3-hour stream. That was really lovely. Thank you for recommending we head over to Derpdar. Those fellas were having a great time playing Peak. There's just an incredible, speaking of horses, there's an incredible stable of gamers who are supporting the Legacylaps this year, and I'm just really, really, really want to see the pictures of your shaved head. So, whatever I can do to get that 10K pounds a little closer, that's what we're doing. I'm tempted with all the hair I've lost in the last 2 years to shave mine as well. It's just no moving past it. In fact, I was going to put up a camera yesterday, and I was just like, I simply cannot. Oh, I didn't get on the Discord. Age of Empires has an update queued. Oh, come on. All right, we're going to wait for the update to download. Movements. No. Hi. How are you, baby? How you doing? Oh, good. It's a small update. I had this opened earlier. Okay, well, let me go over here and I'll hop into this voice chat and stay muted. I probably have to have Discord open. Well, nobody was using voice chat yesterday. So, less than 1,500 away, right? Yeah, I think Sunday will be a great event. By the way, everybody, Sunday, 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 monster trucks and Mario Kart. Um, what time are you starting, please, Sushi? And I will come copy one of your posts from your Discord and put it in mine. I'm walking here. You ain't no New Yorker. Here in the New York, I'm the New Yorker here. You guys just want to play stickball? Now, see, I grew up way too close to Jersey. I grew up in Delaware. So we had all the New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia. Y'all don't even know the Philadelphia accent. 7 p.m. BST. Okay. Okay. So that'll be, yeah, probably right about the time. If I do a short stream on Sunday, then that will be right about the time. Let me put that on my Google Calendar just so I don't forget. 11 a.m. There, we're just going to do that. And that way I have it on my calendar as an alert. Be alert. The world needs more alerts. Look, y'all showed up. That's what you get. That's what you get for showing up. You get the grandma jokes. So, anyone? I mean, it's entirely possible when I told them that I probably wasn't going to be up for AOE today that, um, the folks who were going to make themselves available decided to not be. That's also a viable option. Did you really? You grew up on Long Island. What, Wolfie?
I'm in
Wolfie says,
danger.
guess what? You have 8 streamers ready to go. Chicken butt, oh my gosh. I fell for it this time. Dang it. I got. Hey, Wolfie. Hey, Wolfie. Hey, Wolfie. What's wrong with my stream preview? It says I'm offline. Oh, okay. Refresh. On the Nassau Queens border. Oh, my ceiling cat. Full lobby of 12. Guess why, Wolfie? Guess why? Well, see, Sushi, well met. Us East Coast girls who also lived in the UK. Chicken thigh. Yeah, guess why, chicken thigh? Huh? Huh? Somebody, yeah. All I want you to picture is the meme of that white husky with the 3 panels and the very last one. Oh, because I taught elementary school. My brother. I know them all. I know them all. But yeah, thank you so much for directing so many people over here yesterday, Sushi. I think we had a high of 93 views. I put the stats in our Discord. I did a little screenshot. I mean, I'd take some hoochie daddy thighs. Moomin Snow, you got a three strum streak. Bam, bam, bam. Um, I still don't have any. I directly identified individuals. Okay, well, Wolfie, thank you very much. Um, I thought that sounded weird. I'm like, why is everything so quiet? My monitor just decides to randomly reset itself. Thank you for doing that for Moomin Streak. Um, huh. Well, I can't play and commentate, but maybe Wolfie and I could both play, and I can just sort of talk while we play. Does that sound like something you want to do? And who knows, maybe because Gamescom is not on today, we could get some more folks hopping in. Maybe somebody from the universe outside of here is interested in playing. I don't have to do the spectator mode thing. That was just a really fun thing to do. Yeah, it could just be Race to the Wonder or I don't know. I was thinking how funny it would be to have just a Wololo stream of uh just do relics and monasteries kind of a thing. Chat and play. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. There's some folks hanging out in the pillow and blanket fort. We got stuff to do. Okay. Let me do this over here. Bippity boppity boo. You have the game set up already. Magnificent. Thank you. And let me get the break. That works. And open the game. You're posting links in random discords. You are the best. Okay, let's see how long it takes to get the hook. Whoa, la, la. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. So I will have to actually clip away from this screen for a moment so nobody can see our password. Okay. You're a bad password. Is it lowercase? Yes, I have my caps lock key on. I wish you could play too, Moomin. Do you want to play? You can. I mean, I don't know. Do you have? No, because Wolfie's using your. Um, Wolfie is using your account. Okay, so. Oh, she's at mom's. I see. Okay. Um, I don't know. Wolfie, pick something that sounds fun. I trust you. There is a relic thing. Oh, see, I can't see all the settings because I'm not hosting the game. So I can't see what the different modes are. We could do the same thing as yesterday and you could throw in an AI to grief us. You just love to watch and listen to your favorite grandma moment. I love you. Thank you so much. Yeah, why don't you throw in an AI to be a little weasel? Make it easy, though. Don't make it a difficult AI. Sounds good to me. I'm just worried this stupid headache it's just hanging out on the edges right now. And I don't want it to pop back up. But it might stay kind of cool today. We'll see. We'll see. The cumins, I put a bunch of cumin in my spinach dal that I made this morning while I was sitting there listening to the seminar. I put in, well, I don't use dal, I use green split peas. $6 later. Okay. Um, let's get you guys over here. You two. Where am I? Okay.
Pastiso.
¿Qué es? Pastiso. Pastiso.
Okay, so we're just doing Race to the Wonder and um
Kefe.
there we go.
Maro.
Are these wild turkeys? Hello? Um Come on. There we go. All right, let's do this and that. I see what you're doing. Flaunting your superiority by sending me food you don't think you need. I see how it goes. Would you kindly leave my town center, sir? Did you claim those sheep for yourself? Would you... Why are you doing this? That's not being nice. You're blocking my view of my villagers. Hi, Genoa. Welcome in. You have an upset tummy. He did. These guys over here, Moomin. These are the ones that he sent.
Prêt.
Marot. Prêt.
He's being a little hecker. All right. I can't hear anything. Do I have unlimited resources? No. And what age are we in? Is this a race through the ages? I didn't even ask. Are we Imperial age?
Ohé.
Oh.
Que fait? Bastisso.
Yeah, but I didn't play yesterday, so watching is not the same as playing. All right, let's get these burbs over here as well. Do you guys have game sound at all? I can't fix it while we're in the middle of things.
Que est?
Okay.
Stone, please.
Que fait? Certes. Ohé. Livé. Prêt. Que est? Ohé.
No.
Dude, give me this villager. Get over here. Okay, lads.
Prêt.
You are on... oh my god. I've forgotten how to do everything. Here, come over here. Do this.
Ohé.
You have no sound? Yeah. And desktop audio is on. So it's just me.
Que est?
Okay.
Bastisso. Bastisso.
Yeah, no worries, Moomin. Thank you so much. Look at you with your streak. Just in here streaking around.
Que fait?
Oh, wow.
Bastisso.
So are the turkeys herdable? No, they are not. Okay, hey, group one,
Marot.
get over here and do some berry shit. You are gonna do. What's the better one? This one.
Prêt. Bastisseur. Ohé. Bastisseur.
Okay, do I still need to... Are all the upgrades are in, right? Uh-oh. Go away. Oh, I'm sorry. Everything. Yes, I can see your chats on screen. It just doesn't mean I can do anything useful about them.
Mineo.
What do I even need? I don't even know what I need. Hang on.
No.
2? What's 2? I don't understand what I'm doing. All right, big hugs, Moomin. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's going to be a little tougher for me to keep up with chat. Okay, and I just need to get 1,000 of a bunch of stuff. You can hear something related to... Okay. All right, cool. Good, good.
All hail, King of the Losers!
I need wood, stone, gold. Okay. So I can sell food. And I can sell all the food.
Prêt.
I didn't hear anything. I heard nothing, mate. All I heard was not her damn thing.
Café.
Okay. Yes, Genoa, you're definitely in next round. I wasn't sure if Shrimpy was going to be able to do anything because I had said I didn't think with my headache and my seminar that I was actually going to make it to Age of Empires today. So that became a thing. All right, where are we? I need stone.
Stone, please.
Okay.
Ohé. Prêt. Bastisseur.
You belong to 5 now. There we go. Marvelous. Okay. Where are we? Control M. Buy. Buy. Sell, sell, sell. Buy. 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 Okay. And I'm so sorry about game sound. And I'm so sorry that I can't follow anything in chat right now. My humble apologies. I do love all of you very much. But usually when I play, I don't talk at all. So there's that. Okay. Any moment. There we go.
¿Qué es? Prêt. Bastisso. Ohé. Bastisso. ¿Qué fait? Bastisso. ¿Qué es? Bastisso.
Okay. Do you know what our enemy is doing? Your scout has been over here. Hanging out in my camp. I have one food. Not the worst resource management right there. I mean, those numbers right now strike me as pretty efficient.
Stone, please.
I don't pay attention to that stuff. I never do trading. Yeah, I can't do anything, I don't think, with settings. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, there we go. Now I'm getting little, What? I'm gonna turn the sound off again. What are you doing? Okay, I love you, buddy. I do. I get a little on, Oh, just doing tests? Okay, thank you. I can hear. All good. All good. Oh, not enough food. I don't care. Red is definitely not doing well. Okay. Well, Wolfie was not out to win this one, because otherwise there'd be 14 castles over there. Oh, we have a little boar over here playing supervisor for the whole thing. That's delightful. Yeah, I would rather... My problem is when I play, I get a little focused, because this is a very micro-intense game. Which is why I would rather commentate with other people playing. I'm really surprised. Shrimpy messaged me at 10:20. And it says they're still in Discord, but they're not responding. So, Jen, if you have any other way of contacting Shrimpy, would you be so kind to see if they're if they're available? Because then if the three of you want to play around, why don't we do a 2.5-minute break? And that's just so that I can stand. I have to stretch my neck, otherwise this headache is going to come back. So, yeah, today is just going to have to be kind of loose and casual, and humble apologies that I'm a little on the quick to frustrate. I don't like pain. Pain is annoying. It's annoying. All right. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for those of you who are still hanging out in the Pillow and Blanket Fort. We will be right back. I'm going to take a 2.5-minute break so people can use the restroom, stand up, make a cup of tea, and then we'll come back and do another round. And we'll either have Wolfie and Genoa play head-to-head. Oh, okay. Or play with an AI hanging out in the background or something like that. And they can decide amongst themselves how they want to do that. But us, for our part, we're gonna take a wee break. We're gonna take a wee break over here. I'm gonna hit the buttons, and this way everybody can stand up, use the restroom, refill your hydration vessel of choice, and we will come back. I would rather be a spectator. If you don't mind, because I think if I play, I'm going to be really bad about I'm going to be really bad about speaking or doing anything except playing. So I'd rather fly around in spectator mode if I can play Gaia again. It looks like Shrimpy might be there. Could somebody connect with Shrimpy in the Discord, please? And I'm going to hit the break button because I have to use the bathroom. So, all right, we're hit the buttons and I will BRB. Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. It's day 2 of Age of Chaos, Chaos, Chaos. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you have successfully tuned into Grandma Plays a Game. Hi there, I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games, and, Jen, are you communicating with Shrimpy as some other way? Because I didn't see anything in the Discord. Oh, you are here. Okay, okay, cool, cool. Well, it's just gonna be you three. I'm not gonna play, so you three are probably more fun to do combat, because you all enjoy doing that. I am not a fan. Okay, let me get some of our commands in the chat so people know what we're doing today. We are doing a fundraiser. Our fundraiser is Noah's Legacylaps. We are supporting Children's Hospice Southwest. And this is all because of a fella named Noah. And you can read Noah's story right there at noahslegacylaps.com. And if you would like to contribute to the fundraiser, you can follow that link or click on the panel below the stream and we are halfway to our 100-pound goal, thanks to all of the kind people who came by yesterday and contributed to the Tiltify campaign. Okay, they're fighting to the death. Here we go. Let me tab over to the game so I can join.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too. I'm really... I apologize a million times a million. I do not know why I have this headache today, but I think it's because of my neck being a pain.
I'm in danger.
We're all in danger, darling. And also because I had to sit through that stupid seminar this morning, and I think I probably was not minding my posture very well. There we go. Our players today, Seratona, also known as Wolfie, Genoa, and Shrimp Army Games. Let's get into this with the Vikings, the Malians, and the Huns. Did we say Malians? I don't even know. So, welcome in. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're watching Grandma Plays a Game. We're looking here at our gold team. That would be Seratona, also known as Wolfie Kohaku. And then down here in the... Hello? Where are the other civs? Wolfie, I don't see any other players. Where is everybody? Do I have Fog of War on? Turn it off. It will be Gaia. There we go. Okay, and there we are over here. Lime green, that's going to be Shrimp Army Games. Alright. Watching how the economies are growing here. Genoa getting off to an early start with a lot of good structures. Okay, idle villagers are the bane of the victory condition. Okay, more structures are going up here. So everybody is starting in the Imperial Age. I will assume that you're doing post-Imperial with all technologies researched. And that means you're just going to be building housing for all of your let's see, what do we have going over here? Interesting. Okay. Shrimpy's a stone cold killer, man. I mean, you really you have to believe me. There are no prisoners taken in Shrimpville. And we are working on, I believe you said deathmatch, so... Okay, I see some strategies shaping up around here. Is this a race to the wonder, or is this a deathmatch? Just battle to the death. I see. Oh, did you choose the last man standing mode? Yeah, sadly, I couldn't see the mode, really, so, I don't know how to check it. Okay, Genoa working it out there with the population. As we look at our resources here being gathered. Shrimp Army Games. Alright, see how the villager populations are working here. Okay, and since it's going to be a battle to the death, maybe I should okay, there we go. I see what's going on up here in Saratona's land. And Genoa. Absolutely fascinating. So I don't know if any of the players have the stream volume up, but goodness gracious golly. Oh, well done with the walls there, Saratona. Absolutely brilliant strat. Well, I think, yeah, we're probably about to witness one of our first skirmishes of the day. Here we are, day 2 of the Age of Chaos tournament, and it's going to be a bloodbath. It's an absolute massacre over here. Genoa tried to do a sneaky little excursion over into Shrimp Army Games territory. Shrimpy was ready. Absolutely destroying everything with the heavy cavalry archer and the elite Tarkans. There's gonna have to be another strategy to break into Shrimp Army Games camp over here. That's quite the build-up. But when you're working with multiple town centers for villagers, multiple castles. What do we have there? A monastery. Can't use wads to move around the map. Okay, Genoa took quite the hit to their military population with that early excursion. Sadly, it was into a well-defended territory. But now I can see all players are pulling up on the siege equipment. I think we're going to be definitely giving out the big prizes to those who employ the most efficient strategies. And while a good defense can be the best offense, it can also eat up a lot of your resources and population that are not being refilled. Because you don't have room for more villagers. So let's see what's going on. Okay, Purple Camp still getting things done. No one going for sea battle just yet. Even though that would appear to be a viable strategy for anyone who chose to do so on a map like this. This sort of a map is really allowing the players to be wide open on their coastal sides. Keep in mind your terrain, ladies and gentlethems. Okay. Okay, the AI pathing has been corrected. One of the most recent updates. World's Edge put out some new AI pathing options to facilitate the little hijink that would happen when you direct a group off to an area and some of the members would turn the wrong direction before they would head where you were sending them. Looks like we're going to have another skirmish down here, and the purple v green Wolfie Kohaku could just create a good defense and wait for these folks to eliminate each other. Do you have troops garrisoned inside your walls there, Wolfie? Oh, a sneaky Treb skirmish from Genoa going after Wolfie's castle. Wolfie's forward castle is definitely under threat here. We have some of the military units. They've successfully eliminated the Treb, but once again down here in the south we have Shrimp Army Games is now advancing, taking a large team through. I'm sure that's going to be Tarkins and more of that heavy cavalry archer yet again. And look at that, we have our Wololos. Our Wololos are down. It was a viable strategy. It was a viable strategy. It is always wonderful to watch it happen. But that was simply an overwhelming show of force from Shrimp Army Games, literally producing from the widget factory nothing but Tarkins and heavy calves. It's looking a lot like Zerglings over here, coming out of the Hun camp, if I'm going to be honest. Do I see camels? I think Shrimp Army Games has been sneaking in a little bit of StarCraft when nobody was looking. Okay. Honestly, gotta say, Shrimp Army Games is definitely working with a superior force here against Genoa's base camp. Establishing, I'm assuming, a forward castle. Yeah, that's going to be a forward castle. A line of trebuchets on the hillside, all deploying in one group. That might be a challenge, but I'm not sure Genoa can come back from the loss of these troops when you're dealing with the Huns, who, as far as I recall, actually don't require any houses at all. And with 113 military, I think Shrimp Army Games is definitely maximizing the overwhelming use of force available to players. There's the ships. There's the ships. Finally get to see a little bit of sea battle here. It's an absolute bloodbath here at Genoa's base camp. With Saratona sending in rear forces to help Shrimp Army Games eliminate the last of Genoa's buildings. I believe Genoa is down to the dock. It was well fought, Genoa. I think what we had was Shrimp Army stacking up troops very early on with that lack of need for houses. You were, and that was a really good idea. There we go. I see it happening again now. Fishing ships versus galleons is going to be an interesting fight. Oh, Wolfie is absolutely walking away from that fight. Those fishing ships were looking a little bit too challenging. The question is whether or not the players are able to see one another. And it's very likely they are not. Don't even know that some of those enemy forces are anywhere near them until they get close enough to see them. Genoa, you really had so much going on right for you that, again, that was very much like watching the old Zerglings when I was watching Sarah Death the other day. And those little swarmies, they're not even armies, they're swarmies. What do we have going on? I see a lot of Shrimp Army Games forces. Oh, they found Genoa's secret town center. Genoa was trying to stay alive in the last little corner of their territory, and Shrimpy hunted them down. Well. Oh, this could be the end of the resources there. Population 4 of 5. Okay. We have the final 2 combatants trying to figure out which strategies they're going to use. Are we going to control the center of the board, or are we heading into flanking movements? All the years of trying to teach young people the basics of good chess strategies, even though I'm no master chess player. I figure if I can set somebody up with the basic premise of the game, the rules of the pieces, the best way to learn chess is experience, and that's what any grandmaster will tell you. And it's off. We have a frontal assault coming in here by Seratona, but that's going to be a pretty big challenge as Shrimp Army Games is bringing in flanking troops from the rear. Simply overwhelming number of troops on Shrimp Army's side. I hesitate to comment on everything I can see. Just keeping our eyes on each of these 2 camps. Minding the strategies. I see trebuchets coming around. Yes, you could choose different formations. That's actually kind of a critical tactic when you're sending your monks out into battle, is to create a small elite guard that you put in a box formation. You can do a protected kind of box formation. I will say, as much as I dislike AI in general, I am really happy about using call screening. I can just send my little... There's a 15-second delay from the game. Oh, between the stream and the game? It should only be about 5. Or are you talking about ping? Shrimp Army Games basically running the Rohirrim over here. I don't know, from what I can see, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5 seconds between the stream and the preview. Everyone really doing their best to take advantage of the fog of war mechanic in the game. Cleverly used. If they can't see you, they don't know you're attacking. Oh, I see the spectator delay. Oh, good, yeah. Well, in that way, people really can't... can't jump into spectator mode and basically give their friends all the answers. Another resounding victory for Shrimp Army Games. Horse-mounted death machines. Okay. We still have a match going on. Did that entire force get wiped out, Wolfie? It's just going to be difficult for anybody to overcome this just sheer volume of combatants that Shrimp Army has mustered. There will be no prisoners taken this day. Trebuchets can't do a whole lot against horse-mounted cavalry. Or, I mean, heavy cavalry units and elite Tarkins. You know, watching all of this combat going on sort of makes me wonder if we shouldn't do a Defend the Wonder. But it looks like Wolfie's forward defense with that castle has been removed. I guess the gate won't be necessary now, as Shrimpy's forces have descended full force into Wolfie's base camp. Mercifully being a little held up by the the wall placement. But looks like Wolfie might have missed a corner there. Castles and town centers doing their most to fend off the attackers. But the trebuchets have been unpacked. We have a choke point over here. Working well for the enemies, getting kited in. But it's possible those trebuchets will have sufficient range. And that's a hit. Yep, trebuchets confirmed. Sufficient range on the second forward castle. With nearly 3 times the score of the nearest component, Shrimp Army Games is absolutely devastating the competition. Yep, just got you. I mean, look, every time I watch this group move out, there's got to be 100 troops in every single advancing force. Another reason I don't play combat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Shenhua hoping to send some sappers in against Shrimpy's castle, only to find out that they can be blown up in place by the castle defenses. Absolute rout going on here. Saratona, nearly all the resources gone, down to 20 villagers. Well, it would appear that there are some troops garrisoned in a couple of different places here in Wolfie's base camp, but Shrimp Army Games has again moved their forces to the south to repair their wounded castle. Genwa absolutely claiming, "I'm not dead yet. I feel like going for a walk." But this is a match to the death. There will be only one remaining at the end of this match. Saratona on the scoreboard actually still improving steadily. Shrimp Army Games not making a lot more progress at this point, but I see some bombard cannons, I believe. Is that... Yeah, bombard cannons being moved out from Genoa's base camp. Really difficult to defend against Tarkans and heavy cavalry like this, especially when your opponents are able to mass them up so easily in the early game. That's where some of those civilization bonuses really come in handy. Not needing any houses for your first villagers. I'm pretty sure that's the Huns. Somebody tell me if I have that wrong. Does provide a pretty incredible early game advantage. But the Vikings are not to be defeated just yet, especially when we've had so little ocean combat. But once again, Shrimp Army Games is setting ablaze Genoa's base camp. The bombard cannons have little hope of... Oh, now the villagers are being chased down. Shrimp Army Games isn't going to leave anybody alive on this go. That's the only reason Genoa was able to come back, is Shrimpy didn't finish them off completely. And I think, as we've learned with both Confederates and Nazis, if you don't put them down completely, they will come back and screw you over. If you're going to defeat them, you need to defeat them completely. Peace was never an option. Okay, once again, please remember that we are doing these tournaments only because we are working on... Should have left me alone, Jen. Genoa does not know the words when to quit. Let us all be very clear about that. And I do believe Genoa is down to the last boat. That sounded like a duck. I know, whatever will you do, Wolfie Kohaku? Golly. Okay. Gosh and golly, it is a complete puzzlement. That's a very small amount of damage being dealt there, my friendo. But Seratona showing that down is not out, and as long as there are resources, there are options. Ah, now I see what's happened. Clever girl. Those galleons are kind of working as pea shooters at the moment. Shrimp Army Games giving their military a much needed little break up here on the hillside. Some of the fellas down by the lake probably doing a little bit of fishing in their downtime. Looks like everything has been cleared out of Genwa's base camp. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wink's as good as a nudge to a blind bat, eh? And it certainly will pay for players to be checking around the map. So Shrimpy's base camp back here having a steady group of workers continuing to gather resources. Do you have infinite resources on this one though, don't you? Or do you still have to collect everything? Are you still on the hook for collecting what you use? It just means there's infinite available. Is that right? High resources, but they can run out. Okay, so you didn't have infinite. I copy that. Ongoing strategies. Armies continuing to mount up. Still have to collect, but you started with a ton of them. Okay. So your stockpiles are initially... beefed up, but then they, I'm not sure you want your villagers going in there, but... Shrimpy once again on the move against Seratona's base camp. Absolutely destroying things with those Tarkans and heavy cavalry and trebuchets. That's a 1, 2, 3. It's clobbering time over here. I see some more absolutely brilliant strategies being deployed out here on the map. Sometimes you have to accept that the enemy of my enemy is my temporary ally. And once again, we're trying to play this game a little bit like Mario Kart. So we have one person up here who needs to get blue shelled, but from whence shall that blue shell come? Because unless somebody finds a way to start taking out the production factory for Shrimpy's magnificent demon troops from the depths of hell, but I guess when you have nearly 30,000 wood, you can make pretty much any kind of a troop you want. Well, Seratona, I would say you have some options. But I don't know if there's... You are Castleman. But I think you have come up against Trebuchet Girl. So this is one of those relationships that's doomed to fail. Can you use trebuchets against galleons? Well, you can get the dock out of the picture, so... Oh, nope, there goes a galleon. Yes, answer is you can use trebuchets against galleons. Again, I'm not the combat person with all of this, so... This is just some really, really clever strategy going on over here. Let's see if that can be pulled back out of the fire. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Does it tell you if there's anyone garrisoned inside? The little flags should indicate. But that's no more. That's a castle that... Now you're just a castle that I used to know. I'm not apologizing. Because it's too late to apologize. Alright. Okay, it looks like the resources for Shrimp Army Games are just continuing to increase. Numbers go up. Resources go brrrr. I am going to yield, for my castles do not have the power to resist the onslaught. No, I was really hoping you had some troops in the ships you put out there. But yes, I think there is a certain degree of geometric collapse that happens at some point that you're really just going to struggle to recover from. Seratona has resigned under the onslaught from Shrimp Army Games. Shrimp Army Games once again trying valiantly to make certain that they destroy everything down to the very last. Oh yeah, no, it's alright. It's alright. Oh my gosh, it's getting really warm in here. This might be the only match I'm... If we do something short next, I'm sure that you guys would love to continue playing. But, yeah, Wolfie, rest your hands for a minute while I watch how the rest of this unfolds. Now, Shrimp Army Games would be doing well to learn from previous unlearned lessons. That may be scouting around the territory to make absolutely certain that you have destroyed every last one of them. Ridiculously overpowering show of force. Has to be a surprise for Shrimp Army Games to see a fleet of purple warriors showing up, but there's not a line through Genoa's name, and that means that somewhere around this map, Genoa is amassing a force. Okay. I think we might be coming down into the final moments. As Shrimp Army has found Genoa's secret second base. Okay, we're going to need to take a break here sometime real soon, so if somebody could deal the killing blow or... Good heavens. Building a wonder at this point is just showing off a little bit. But that's all right. When you have basically owned a map this much. Shrimp Army Games, did you want to take care of dealing the final death blow? And show no mercy here, because it's not nice to play with your food. There are no friends in Last Man Standing. I think your absolute devastation of your opponents was well, get the rest of them in there and make it happen. Thank you. I think that was an incredible show all on its own. Your tea went cold. Well, go warm up your tea. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. Okay, we're getting down into the last few buildings. There are 3 purple villagers remaining. 2. Purple still has 2 villagers. Yeah, we could do something more casual on the next one because I think everybody has... Okay, there it was. The final 2 villagers. Wherever they were, all gone. Well done, Shrimp Army Games! Bow, 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 bow. Everybody, Genoa, that was an absolutely magnificent attempt at a comeback. I was kind of hoping that that Wolfie's Armada there might have had some siege weaponry or something inside. There we go. Genoa had another vessel all the way in the back of the map, hiding out, just waiting to set up another town center. If you can get the final survivors out there. But yeah, I think all the props, all the gold, all the glory end up in Shrimp Army's lap today. Absolutely brilliant show of force. Yeah, they were in Yellow City. Yeah, Genoa was doing a very clever job of hiding her final forces. You don't know how to shuttle troops? Ah. Okay. Well, hey, everybody. By the way, we're not just playing Age of Empires. Yeah, you build transport ships and then you grab a group of dudes or stuff and right-click on one of your boats and load them up. So, let's get some commands in here. We are doing a campaign to support Noah's Legacylaps campaign on which is benefiting Children's Hospice Southwest. That's the first time you made boats and you play Vikings. I did not go through the stats because I need to use the restroom. That's why I'm trying to get you to kill Genoa. But I need to also do the fundraiser stuff. So, because we're not just here to watch you destroy everyone. You basically had 3 times the everything of everyone. You were doing a really magnificent job. I am proud to call you a friend because I never ever want you as an enemy. Yeah, I know. That's okay. You like Vikings for axes and smashing? Oh, well, they got some kick-ass boat stuff as well. But I suspect, unless everybody really enjoys having their asses handed to them on a silver platter, which you might, and that's not wrong. Never, ever, ever yuck the yums. Exclamation point F, exclamation point L, and I don't even remember my own commands. Okay, because I need to take a break. So you guys can talk amongst yourselves for just a moment. Please remember that we are doing a fundraiser. This is all on behalf of Sushi Cannon, who is a wonderful, thank you, CHSW. That is the main page for Children's Hospice Southwest. You can participate in Sushi's campaign as a fundraiser if you would like to do your own small fundraiser. That's why we only have a £100 goal, because we're doing this for 3 days. And pretty much everybody in my community is actually playing the game, and we're all broke anyway. So there's that. Okay, I need to take a 2.5 minute break. I'm not going to run ads. Pre-roll is on, and the pre-roll is running, and I don't actually care today. I probably should take a Tylenol or something as well. So here is your break screen. I will see you in 2.5 minutes. BRB. You guys decide amongst yourselves what you want to play next. I will commentate whatever you decide to play. Here we go. And welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much. Everything feels a little bit better. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you've tuned in to Grandma Plays a Game. Hi there, I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And right now we're in the middle of a 3-day fundraiser for Noah's Legacylaps 2025. We have some commands there in the title. Feel free to throw those into the chat so that you can see the details. If you've been hanging out here, you should be able to scroll up and see a lot of that. Shrimpy, you like the horses because they're fast? Well, you chose like 2 of the best units. They're very difficult to counter. Plus the fact that Shrimpy, isn't it the Huns who get to start off without needing houses? Or is that the Mongols? I cannot remember. Anyway, so Tournament of Derpians. That's what we're playing right here. Did you guys decide amongst yourselves what you would like to do for... The Huns don't need houses. Okay. That's why I always got confused, because I think I used to pick the Mongols, because I always thought, oh, yeah, right, Mongols won't need houses. I'm like, wait. Okay. I'm going to try to sit properly. But this is going to be my last commentator match. Spectator match, because I need to go do something about this muscle. New lobby is up. You guys decided what you want to do? Okay. Let's see what kind of madness our Derpians have chosen today. Don't ever be mistaken, Wolfie. I warned you about Shrimpy. I told you, Shrimpy will not take prisoners. Shrimpy will burn down your buildings and salt the earth behind her. Jen copying you? Okay. We could just say nobody can play the Huns. I mean, that is an option. You can actually, in a lobby, block certain factions. Sorry, words gone. Okay, I will try to collect some more words so that I can commentate. You're gonna do a Defend the Wonder. Sounds good. And thank you everybody for understanding that I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough brain to even do this at all today. But I really do appreciate y'all coming in last minute and agreeing to continue our Age of Empires silliness. I don't know if Shrimpy knows how to just be silly in this game. Okay, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We're in match 2. We have Defend the Wonder. Seratona in blue, Genoa in beautiful purple, Shrimp Army Games in lime green, and we have some walls. I'm going to ask all of the participants to not be looking at the stream. No harm, no foul. If you want to listen, because I will try not to give away massive spoilers. But I've never played this before. Shrimp, you know, you've had your silly moments, but I have to say, I do kind of agree with that. You are not the silliest of people. Okay, so do we still have the high resources? Is that what we are, what we're working with? Yeah, okay. It looks like everybody's starting with significant resources. Techs should all be pretty much maxed out. I can hear the cows lowing. So we can kind of have a peek here at what people are doing with their, yeah, so you can see the housing capacity for both Shrimp Army and Genoa just starts at 200 because playing as the Huns means you automatically have sufficient housing for any units you produce. No, doesn't... Oh, you're the defender? Oh, I see. So they have castles, and you have a wonder. So it just randomly picks one of you? Yes, you do. I saw that pop up. I think I'm, as Shrimpy said, I'm delayed from you guys so that I don't give away strategies in real time. Oh, we have tigers. Be careful out there, kids. There's tigers. That's a liability. Fascinating. The game just sort of sets you up with these breaks in your defense that can be exploited by savvy enemies. Or by your own armies trying to escape your walls without using gates. Player 1 is the defender, that's why you're I was wondering. Because you're not usually blue. So, we see everybody going off and collecting some resources here. They're going to need those resources to create defenders. And I think Wolfie has that lesson learned from the last game. Seratona, aka Wolfie. Lesson learned from that last game regarding blacksmiths. And Genoa off to an early start. Absolutely working Wolfie's villagers down. Barely had time to get the cavalry out, Wolfie, and It may not be enough. It might just be too little too late. Llamas. Well, we did kind of say we wanted a quick match, so, you know. Again, yeah, it's that geometric collapse of resources where you just go, I can't come back from this. Now, did anybody else, is anybody else allowed to build a wonder? That was muy rápido. Maybe we could do one more and just hear me out on this where nobody plays the Huns and, somebody else starts with the wonder. It's one wonder. Okay. I know, golly gee whiz. What do you guys think? Yeah, everybody pick something that's not giving them an instant advantage. 9 minutes. Nicely played, Genoa. Absolutely. Look at that. That military buildup right off the bat. Genoa knew what she wanted to do and made it happen. That's the prize you get, is a very quick defeat. Really nicely played, Jen. All right, we have a new lobby up, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a player in this match, please head on over. Of course, you could also give an AI the wonder, and then all three of you have to make it happen. Shrimp, you were slower this time? Yeah. You really did. You really did. That was a lot of micro. So you guys decide on your parameters. And I will hang out here while you get everything squared up for the next match. I think that would be really fun. I think all three of you actually do have good strategies. So you just give the wonder to a competent AI. You're welcome, Genoa. Absolutely lovely. Beautiful to see. Beautiful to see people come up with a good plan and execute it well. Although I will say those little gaps and vulnerabilities in the walls, that's one of the first things I saw, was how the walls were not straight across, and every one of them had little gaps with nothing but a shrub or a very small tree that you could have one villager breach 5 or 6 places in some of those defensive walls. And thank you also, everybody, for your patience. I know I am not able to approach today with the same energy as we did yesterday, and that's just thanks to pain. So, Hey, looks like Chaotic Jinxie is maybe doing an art stream. After this, we'll go ahead and send some folks over. Oh, so everybody's the Huns. There you go. Why not? I mean, it's fun. It's fun to play something that actually takes a little bit of that micro off your shoulders. Accept the AI. Don't let the AI be Huns. Make them work for it. Or not. It's up to you guys. However you want to play it. We're here to have fun. We're here to show off games, and a surprising number of people still play Age of Empires 2 and never even picked up the other games. And while you're doing that, I'm going to refill my water, and we're going to wait for the game to pop up. Give us just a moment. Okay, I'm ready for you guys to go ahead and start that game. Time to hunt us a wonder. Oh, bless your heart, hun. Okay, spectating the game. Huns, and Goths. This should be exciting. Welcome in, everybody. We are on match 3 of the day. I don't know why we're getting notifications from the AI, but we're starting over here in Seratona's land. I'm going to eliminate Fog of War so that I can check on everybody. Oh no. Are they going to notify us about everything? Okay, Shrimp Army Games again in lime green. Theodoric the Goth down here in blue jerseys. Genoa, the Queen of Chat, running in here on purple. I see it's payback time. Genoa coming in on Theodoric's Wonder with an early minor assault. Okay. Looks like Seratona's coming in now as well. Everybody just kicking in a little early. Aiming straight for the building. Looks like somebody has a siege workshop rolling. And let's go down here where the action's happening. Yep, definitely just working out these paladins versus building and building one. That's a shame. Okay, Shrimp Army Games now taking the lead. We have a 3-on-1 Defend the Wonder going on today. Let's see how Shrimpy does. Shrimpy's usually really quick on getting some of that siege stuff up, so looks like there's a lot of foot soldiers coming out of Theodoric's camp. So let's see if Shrimpy's troops can hold up to the same standard they were displaying in the last man standing combat. Genoa trying to sneak in some sappers. Let's see if they can make it all the way to the building without being shot. Kind of been the hazard with those guys. They do tend to explode of their own accord. There we go. And we have a wonder down to half. Down to half. Only 7 minutes into the game. And that wonder is going to be severely challenged. These trebuchets are taking it out. That's it. Wonder is down. There was no hope. No hope at all. GG indeed. GG, everybody. 3 groups of Huns. Genoa in with the early attacks to lighten up some of those ground troops. Seratona swinging on in with some more breaking down of things. And Shrimp Army coming in with the final blow, trebuchets and all. Hey, everybody. What do you say, since I normally don't ever do raids, we could actually... Let me just make sure they're up. Or I could just ask you very nicely to... I mean, we don't need to do a raid, do we? I can just ask you very nicely, please, everybody, go over to... since they're such a good supporter of our stream... No, god damn it. I can't type right now. My head hurts.
Do it.
If only I had mods. But they're all busy playing Age of Empires. So you guys can continue to play Age of Empires for as long as you like. I love you like bacon, darling. I really do appreciate you guys pulling up and making this happen today. It was likely not gonna... What? Well, we're not actually gonna do a raid though. Please and thank you. Yeah, you're out. We have to stop playing. So that's it for us today. But yeah, Jinxie is up. They are playing Frostpunk. Really? I am broken over this. I don't even know how to deal with it. Thank you to all of you who came through today. This was a lot more fun than I thought I was going to have. Shrimpy, you're not sorry you killed them. Yeah, I was going to say. that's some first-class bullshit. That's some gold-plated bullshit right there, my friendo. All right. Y'all have been fabulous. I appreciate the shit out of you. Thank you so much. While we didn't make any progress numerically on our fundraiser today, we came in and we gave it another day. So we will be here tomorrow. We'll be here earlier. So hopefully that'll work out better for me if I can get some good food in me and get a good night's sleep and knock this headache out of my skull. So, Chaotic Jinxie's link is up, and Gen Y, you can't come tomorrow? Well, we can pit Wolfie and Shrimpy and some AIs against each other. That would be. I mean, Shrimpy plays for two, so we could actually just make Shrimpy play two different armies. Okay, y'all. You got off island stuff to do. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. That's gonna be me next week. Okay. I don't know if allergy season came back or what, but man, this is just coming for me today. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow will be our final day. I would love to be able to make our goal. That would be delightful. But if not, again, I made our goal within reach. If that was something I just wanted to complete, then we can make that happen. Yeah, Shrimpy. I know. I know. It's kind of like watching Happy Gilmore golf or some shit like that, isn't it? You're like, come on, though, do it for real. Um, all right, so I'm gonna give you guys an ending screen. Please, please, please. Yeah, the us versus them. That's what I'm thinking is get Shrimpy and Wolfie against a couple of AIs and see how they do. I wanna get Shrimpy out on that lunge line and work those strategy chops. I wanna see Shrimpy really work hard against an AI that gives her a little challenge. I think Wolfie could give her a little challenge too. The problem is Wolfie's too nice to just be a bloodthirsty, merciless, take no prisoners killer, and Shrimpy's just not. It's the feline in you, Shrimp. It really is. You're wonderful. You're a great human being, and you're one of the best human beings I've ever met in my life. But you're a bloodthirsty killer when it comes to combat games. You will break the rules of Geneva Convention. Your cat is nicer than you. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you have been watching Grandma Plays a Game. Thank you so much for pulling us up and keeping us on your screen. Everybody who pays in eyeballs is still paying toward our fundraising goal. Thank you so much for everything. And I will see you tomorrow. Sometime today, please take a moment and do something kind for yourself. I'm going to do something kind and go take some Tylenol. And I will see you in the morning. We'll see if we can reconvene and make it to the end of our goal. Please tell all your friends, bring all your family, wake the kids. 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, which should be 6 p.m. British time in the UK and 8 p.m. in Finland. Here comes your ending screen and some pretty music. Thank you again for hanging out, and I will see you when I see you. I love you. Bye.